What's up? I'm gonna do a quick video about a fight that's taking place next month. It's Berto against Victor Ortiz. Berto's 27-0, 21 KOs. Ortiz is 28, 2-2, 22 KOs, and he's been stopped once by Marcus Maidana. I'm looking forward to this fight. I know a lot of people think, well, this is another junior welterweight moving up to welterweight, but Victor Ortiz has always been a big junior welterweight. I've always wondered, how long is he going to be able to stay at junior welterweight? He says that there's no more fights out there for him at junior welterweight because he can't get the guys he wants, so he's moving up. I think this fight is like a catch weight, maybe a pound or two under the welterweight limit, but it's for Berto's WBC welterweight belt. Berto's, he's got a lot of criticism here lately because he's been showcased so many times on HBO, and yet they always put him in with being C-class fighters, not even B. Like his last fight, he knocked a guy out. His name was Freddie Hernandez. I had never heard of him. The only the recognizable names on Berto's record is Collazo, Urango, and Quintana. Quintana was past his prime, and Urango, I never thought much of him. He held one of the belts at junior welterweight, but he's just a flat-footed, come straight ahead fighter. Collazo was Berto's biggest test. He did show hard in that fight. Why that rematch never happened, I don't know. He won a very close, I believe it was a split decision. I don't think this fight, I don't think size is going to make a big difference in this fight. I think, Ortiz has Berto about like half an inch as far as height. Berto's a big welterweight for his, as far as his size, but his height, he's kind of a short welterweight. I think he's like 5'8" and a half, something like that. But he may be the bigger man that night. He does have pretty good power, very fast, decent footwork. I would say he has a decent defense. I've never really seen him get hit that much, other than that Collazo fight. It could have had something to do with Collazo was a southpaw, but I didn't see him. I've never seen him, get hit clean a lot. So he has pretty good defense. The one thing I don't like is that he pulls back from punches. I noticed that, and he's got this habit the last couple fights where he hits and holds, jumps in, hits, holds. But if it works, it works. I don't mind holding if you hurt, but all that clinching, I think he got the speed and the footwork to beat guys without having to do that. But I guess if they can, some guys just like to play it safe. I don't know why he's gotten into that habit. As far as this fight goes, Victor is going to have to have a game plan and be certain about what he wants to do in there. If you look at Vic's fight, his last fight with Lamont Peterson, he at times he would fight. He was fighting, and I was thinking he just looks unsure of what he wants to do in there. It's like, do I want to box? He kind of bounces around with no purpose, kind of circle, almost like he's buying time. Or does he want to go old Victor, where he just comes in there to take you out of there, as fast as he can? I don't know. I think his confidence is up from where it was when he first lost to Maidana. I think he'll be motivated for this fight because, like he said a couple of weeks ago, I heard him on a radio show. He was talking about how he's been feeling disrespected because he couldn't get a fight at junior middleweight. How everybody's talked about Khan and all these other guys and Bradley. And he feel like, you know, he was one of the best 140 pounders, and it's like he kind of feels like the forgotten man, you know, a golden boy. So I think he'll be motivated. But at the end of the day, I just don't think that motivation gonna mean anything, because unless he comes in there and uses his jab instead of doing that stuff, uh, to set to maybe catch Berto with something and get Berto's respect early. I think Andre Berto got the style where he can fight good on the inside. I don't think Vic feels comfortable doing that. Hold, clinch, rough Vic up, and I think that Berto can make Ortiz fight his fight. You know, he can make him fight at his pace and fight when he wants to fight. You know, I think he'll control the fight. I don't think that he'll knock Vic out. Ortiz has been tested, and well, when he did face adversity against McDonough, which is probably the most adversity he's ever faced in the ring, we saw how he responded. But although Berto has the power to knock him out, I just think Victor has enough experience now to survive. I think it'll be closer than some people think. I don't think Berto will just blow him out. I think Vic will have his moments. Like I said, if he could catch Berto early, because I noticed when you do pretty good against Berto earlier in a fight, I think I can't remember the name of the guy. I saw him fight. Never mind, I can't think of his name. It may have been David Estrada. It's like once you hang with him for a couple rounds and you land some good shots on him, he goes into more of I'm just gonna box and try not to get hit and hold and get me a decision. You know, he'll throw less combinations. He won't come after you as much. But you know, we've been waiting. I have, for Berto to finally, you know, come out and have that statement fight. You know, maybe other than Collazo, nobody's been able to pull it out of him. But I look, you know, this could be the night that he finally had that performance where you say, aha, you know, that's what we've been waiting on. Cause he has the potential to be that kind of fighter. It's just he's been on this run where he's been fighting. You know, he ain't really. Maybe it's his managers or promoter. I don't know. They haven't forced him to you know, fight anyone that would challenge him. So I think I think Berto will either stop Ortiz late, like the fight being stopped. I don't think it'll be a KO, or although Vic has folded, you know, under pressure, I don't know if Berto will go after him. If Vic, you know, boxes him, try to, you know, keep a jab on Berto and keep him occupied where he's not. And one thing Ortiz can't do is come in, you know, come in carelessly and get caught with that uppercut, because that's to me, that's Berto's best punch. So I think it'll be Berto by unanimous decision. Tell me what y'all think.